It's 50. 50 for Dinesh Mongia. He's played very well too. He's played some good shots. He's picked the slurdle as well. Strike rate of 100. So a run a ball for Dinesh Mongia. It's a very good innings so far. And one thing he needs to do is carry it on, unlike...
It's bowled him. If you believe it, slow ball. And that shot was all over the place. So Tendulkar, another Indian batsman to be bowled. Sehwag is the latest.
The ball's crashed into off stump, and this wicket has come at an important time for England. It's an important player as well, Sehwag. He can be dangerous in the final overs. He departs for 29, 193 for 4.
Hemang Badani, the number 6 batsman for India, making a comeback.
42, 36, 25, 29. Needed one to get a big one. 193 for 4.
Gough has come back well. Andrew Flintoff has been the pick of the bowlers.
Beautiful hit. One bounce, 4 runs again. 2 men out there, long on and long off, but this completely bisected them.
And of course, with the slow bowlers and the slow bowler like Snape, for the batsman to use the feet, get to the pitch of the ball. It's in the air again. He asked the question very quickly. Down the pitch, Badani.
Got him this time. That's well bowled. That's a wonderful comeback from Jeremy Snape. So he's got another wicket for England at another interesting time. England have chipped away at these wickets this afternoon. Having been hit straight down the ground, he's eventually deceived Dinesh Mongia. It's been a very fine innings from him though. Mongia on his way as the top scorer of this Indian innings.
Played very well, come down the pitch, but it's Snape who's kept his nerve. Just a little bit of spin. White hot atmosphere here in Calcutta. He's played well, Dinesh Mongia, in only his 5th one-day international. 71 for him, and India now 232 for 5.
But he held it back, didn't he? And that's what deceived in the end Dinesh Mongia. Hasn't tossed it up, but he hasn't got it full either. That seems to have clipped leg stump or something. Jamie Foster appealing for the stumping. Very quickly. And, well, England quietly celebrating ahead of the 3rd umpire's decision.
Well, Foster thinks so. He does drag out of his crease, Agarkar. Does he get back? He's got to be behind the line. The line is the umpires. He doesn't get back for me. I'm sure that will be out. Smart work by Foster. England jubilant. They think that this is out. He's gone to the 3rd umpire. Just have another look. Does he get back? No, he doesn't.
It's no use having a heel above it. That should be out. Should be a red light coming on, and there is. So that's the end of Ajit Agarkar. Good piece of work from Jamie Foster. Very, very sharp piece of work indeed. Agarkar gone. It's 235 for 5.
More good work from England spinners. It's down the leg side. Should be called wide also. James Foster. Quick work down the leg side. There's the wide call. Agarkar just didn't make his guard. Didn't get back in his ground. He's gone for 2. Another good wicket for England. 236 for 6. Stuck to the guns. They fielded exceptionally well.
.241 for 6 then. And it's 6 and over. They'll be up to 277. What? This is the final over then for Jeremy Snape. That's got to be very close. He was always under pressure. A desperate dive at the end. Jamie Foster again kept his head, kept his eye on the ball.
It's Flintoff in the deep, and as soon as Flintoff gets the ball, the batsman's in trouble. Extra set throw, despairing dive. Very, very close. Foster gathers the ball well, very well. He's gone.
Should be the end of Ajay Ratra, indeed it is. Again, the red light. Caught short of his ground.
Flintoff comes into the picture. The batsman's in trouble. This is a super take from the wicketkeeper Foster. Despairing dive from Ratra. He's gone for two. 242 for 7.
Be party to some computations before it's decided, but potentially England could lose 3 overs from their innings here. First ball of the over has been sliced away before. Well, I dare say that Badani will be a little bit happy with his partner this time.
These can be 3 good overs for India.
Round the wicket. That's a powerful shot too, but there is a man there. Giles is there. They're going to look for the second. Problems for Badani. That's a good throw. Badani was slow setting off. The assumption was that it was going to be his partner Harbhajan Singh who was going for danger, and Harbhajan was sprinting away. Badani was slow to set off. It's good, sensible cricket in the deep here from England.
Badani, who's slow, he's looking to get back for the second. Very accurate throw from Hogarth. Good work again from Foster. No third umpire this time, but he's played very, very well, Badani.
Through to Jamie Foster, running through the throws over the top of the stumps. It's a bye with which to finish the innings. And India, I suspect, will be happy enough with that total. India, after 50 overs, 42 and 36, both in looking in good touch. The innings of the innings. India winning the toss earlier this afternoon, deciding to bat first. Enjoyed at times some scintillating batting, and this is how it finished. 281 for 8 after 50 overs. Top score, Dinesh Mongia, before he was bowled by Jeremy Snape for 71. Good start from Ganguly and Tendulkar, but at times it looked as though India would cruise to 280. England fought back as well at other times, and it was a good fielding performance that helped keep it down even to that. So 282 is the target for England. Here are the bowling figures before we move on. Flintoff 2 for 51, continuing his good form from the Test series before Christmas. Darren Gough back into the frame, his first international of the winter. 1 or 2 disappointing though. Ashley Giles for 1. Snape did well, 1 for 53. All in all, it's a stiff target though. 282 in 49 overs. England were penalised 1 over for a slow over rate, and so the pressure now transmits itself to Marcus Trescothick. He's going to open the innings with Nick Knight. 2 left-handers, and the first man with the ball in his hand, Javagal Srinath. Off the mark straight away, so England 1 ball and 1 run. Trescothick off the mark. Nick Knight will take over. Nick Knight's seen by England as one of those pulled into the squad for these 6 one-days here in India, and then the same squad goes to New Zealand and straight away plays another 5 one-day internationals. So 11 in a row as England try and start their planning for the World Cup next year. Good shot, he's gone. First ball, Nick Knight is on his way. It's 1 for 1. Javagal Srinath has struck straight away. That target already looks yet tougher.
Well, no hesitation from the umpire. Has to pitch in line. And go on and hit the stump. And he goes straight up. Good night has gone. But the start England wanted. It's 1-1.
Well, Nasser Hussain out there far more quickly than he anticipated or would have wished. It's just the third ball of this England innings. Umpire Sharma is the man. Well, that's the end of a good opening over for Srinath and India. England 1 for 1. Who will bowl the first over from the pavilion end. Something of a loose knitter, still a little bit wide of off stump, not too wide. And Agarkar, one of the one-day specialists it seems. Pulled back into the squad for the 6 one-day internationals in the LG Cup.
And those couple of spells there, 6 and 7, absolutely devastating. Active stage of the 15 overs. It's given. Leg before Nasser Hussain. Anil Kumble strikes for India. Huge delight among the crowds. Nasser Hussain was beginning to look dangerous, but he's gone.
Well, it's a full and straight delivery from Kumble. Interesting to see if Nasser Hussain advances down the pitch. But it's Kumble into the attack, leg spin. He won't spin very many, but he will look to bowl accurately. Against England, Hussain this time, but it's a straight delivery. Takes a step down, misses the bat completely. Is it going down the leg side? The keeper is. I'm sure we'll have a good look at this one, but he's gone, Hussain. Got the finger of the umpire. 25 Hussain, England 64 for 2.
Well, Nasser Hussain is out of the way for India. Michael Vaughan is the number 4 batsman. Indians on top at the moment, and the field responding accordingly. A slip and a silly point to Michael Vaughan, the number 4 batsman. Move. Harbhajan Singh, the off spinner from the high court end, replacing Srinath, who went for 12 in his last over. And so both spinners bowling in the first 15 overs. And the Indian captain is pretty excited. They're looking for 2. Good work by Ajit Agarkar. He's a good fielder in the outfield. Now Harbhajan Singh. He's gone for it. And it's perhaps the biggest 6 that we've seen today. Good shot by Trescott. He's a strong man.
Boundary over there at deep mid wicket.
He's getting some spin and good flight on that occasion, not as slow as some of the off spinners that we saw from the England spinner. Good delivery.
Still gets the ball above the batsman's eye line. So much spin on, the ball will dip.
Not the right length to play a sweep shot. Question asked, Hariharan says no. 73 for 2 England.
Very, very frustrating for him.
This is unlucky. So fortune favouring the brave here. Mentioned earlier, he likes that mid-wicket area. This is exactly where he was looking to.
That's smashed down the ground. It's 4 more. More orthodox.